Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into Colossians chapter 4.
Yeah, it's a fascinating chapter. It sort of wraps things up,
Yeah,
but brings together these big ideas and really down-to-earth advice.
exactly. We're going to see what practical wisdom we can pull out for, living faithfully today.
Well, it starts right off with something pretty direct, doesn't it?
Right.
Masters treating slaves fairly.
Right. And the why is crucial because they have a master in heaven too. That accountability, it's vertical.
It grounds everything right away,
Yeah.
and then boom, it pivots straight to prayer.
Yeah, be devoted to it. But
Yeah.
actively be watchful, be thankful.
It's not passive waiting. It's engaged.
And their own requests are revealing. They ask for an open door for the message, the mystery of Christ, and clarity to proclaim it even while, one of them is in chains.
Yeah, they're not asking for escape, are they? They're asking for effectiveness in their mission. Opportunity and clarity.
That focus is definitely something to think about. Praying for the mission itself, not just personal comfort.
Absolutely. Then it shifts again to dealing with people outside the community. Outsiders.
Act wisely, it says. Make the most of every opportunity.
And a lot of that wisdom plays out in how we talk, right? Which brings us to that phrase.
Ah, yes. Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt.
Grace and salt. That's an interesting mix.
It is. Grace is kindness, obviously. But salt. Salt preserves, adds flavor, maybe makes you thirsty for more.
Or stops things being bland, right? It suggests conversation with substance, maybe even a little edge or insight, not just nice.
So it's about knowing how to actually answer people thoughtfully.
Exactly. Then we get this really personal section, almost like community news.
Yeah, listing people. Tychicus, first, dear brother, faithful minister, sent so you can know how things are and be encouraged.
He's the messenger, and he's traveling with Onesimus.
Right, Onesimus, described as faithful, dear, and importantly, one of you, from Colossae itself, coming back with news.
Feels very connected, doesn't it? And the greetings start pouring in.
Aristarchus, fellow prisoner. Mark Barnabas's cousin with specific instructions to welcome him if he shows up.
And Jesus Justus, one of the few Jewish believers working with him, and described as a comfort. That's quite specific.
It paints a picture of shared struggle and support. Then there's Epaphras.
Ah, yes. Also one of you, a servant of Christ wrestling in prayer for them.
Constantly. Praying they'll stand firm, mature, fully assured in God's will. The writer vouches for how hard he works for them and other nearby churches too.
That's real dedication. It shows the intensity of care within that network.
We also get Luke, the doctor, and Damas sending greetings. It's a whole team, really.
Different people, different roles, all connected.
Then the final instructions. Practical again. Read this letter, then pass it on to Laodiceans, and you read their letter too.
Sharing resources, shared teaching, accountability.
And that specific message for one person, Archippus. Complete the work you received in the Lord.
A direct personal charge. Everyone has their part.
It closes so personally too. The writer's own handwriting. That reminder, remember my chains. It's quite moving.
It really is. And then, grace be with you.
Looking back at the whole chapter, it's that blend, isn't it? The mystery of Christ alongside how you talk to your neighbor or support a struggling friend.
Yeah, the theology isn't separate from the practicalities of relationships, communication, suffering, work. It's all woven together.
So maybe the thing to ponder is that grace and salt balance in your own life. How do you speak with kindness and substance?
Or perhaps, how integrated is your faith? Does it touch every part, the mundane, the relational, the difficult stuff like it seems to here?
Definitely something to chew on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.